exactly. But I don't know. Let's read it again. Maybe that'll shed some light. Maybe not. Blood vial acquired from Yosefka's clinic. This refined blood, highly invigorating, restores a larger amount of HP. The product of a slow and careful refinement process. This rare blood vial appears to be a clinical original. Oh no. What happened, guys? I didn't even drop a single frame. So it must be transcodes or something? Oh, what's up, Cheese Whiz? How's it going, my man? Thank you, B-Miz. I appreciate it. But I don't think there was anything to worry about it. But yeah, quality options legit. All right. Yosefka's vial, if it's a clinic original, you know, it's one woman. Maybe she's getting it from her patients as well, this blood. Maybe she's just refining it. So Yosefka had found a way to refine blood and make it more potent. It's like concentrate. Like whatever it is in the blood that has those properties, it's concentrated. And look, it's not even red. It's like plasma. It's like it's yellowy. I don't know. But what would it be doing here? Why would Mensis have one? And why? Like that, I cannot draw any connections to. I cannot draw any lines to that fact. But while we're up here, let's go ahead and get this shortcut. Or not. There we go. Because disaster? Oh, Agrins, hey, I understand, man. Isn't plasma whitish? I don't even know. I know plasma is like, it's like clear. You know what? Can't say that I know for sure. Thank you, Clank, for press. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Medical vials are usually made of amber. Yanzu. Let's take a look at that again. You do have a good point. However, oh wait, no! God damn it. Hold on. I might have used all three too. I might have used... Do you guys remember, if you were here, when we went and picked up... Did I leave Yosefka alive? Did I leave? We're gonna go and look. We're gonna go and look. Because now I'm curious as all hell. But that is too funny. That was such a fucking waste. The School of Menses kidnapped members of the choir, correct? Yes, we do have evidence, very strong evidence of that. So maybe they looted that off a corpse. Well, Yosefka wasn't a choir member, although... The fuck was that noise? She was a white church hunter. She was like... You know, healing church. Fake Yosefka is a choir member. Oops. So maybe it's just the good shit. That's why everybody wants it. That's why the choir wants it. That's why the School of Menses wants it. That's the good shit right there. All right, we got a seat. We're gonna do it. Fortunately, it's a quick look. Elegant Wolf. Thank you for the follow. Mr. Wolfization. We fought Queen Yarnum last cast. I actually have a highlight of one of her moves from a while ago. It's a great fight. Really interesting. Really cool fight. Alright, turn around. Doors are open. I think I might have killed Yosefka, the real Yosefka. Yeah, fuck. Alright. Well, anyways. The top part of the vial kind of looks clear. But who knows? It could very well be. And Clank for Press, thank you for the follow as well. B-Miz, I love this game too, man. I would if I were you. And, I'm going into Dark Souls 3, like... I'm not going to like it as much as Bloodborne, just because I love the subject matter. I love the world. I love the atmosphere. I love the environment of this game very much.
Hello, I am a doll.
Oh.
Here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
All right, I wanted to hear that because that is the first dialogue you hear from her in the entire game. That's the first time you see her. That's what she says. And of course, this is the first time we're talking to her since I killed her. So that heavily implies, that it's not the doll resurrected, but it's a new doll. It's like they just brought another one out of storage or something. Yeah, let's get 40 vitality. I think that's a good idea. Strength may be granted, so the world might be mended. Sorry, here we go. All right, wet nurse time. Let's do it. Hey, Greens, I totally agree. Now, to be fair, I never played Witcher. I did watch Savage for like almost the entire thing. And yeah, the combat looks so boring and repetitive. But to be fair, A-Greens, every game in comparison to Souls games, Bloodborne even, the combat is shit. And Bloodborne is like my favorite combat in all of the games. It's just tons of fun. So it's like it ruins you. And I've heard people say that that's the true curse of Dark Souls. The undead curse is, oh well, you're never gonna play another game as good as this, so have fun, fucker. That's the real curse, and I love it. But I totally agree. This was definitely game of the year. At least they won what, best game design at BAFTA a couple days ago. So they really deserve best soundtrack. Best. What am I going this way? We have the fucking elevator. But yeah, like Clink for Press is saying, Clink for Press. Game of the year is the only award that matters. But then again, it's like it's totally subjective. At the same time, it's like your game of the year is going to be different than your brother's game of the year is going to be different than his friend's game of the year. It's all subjective. No, yeah, subjective. You have The Witcher, Dr. Wankenstein. Just couldn't get into it. Yeah. And I like your name. Thanks for being here. Elegant Wolf. Fist a piggy? You want me to fist a piggy? Aww. Alright. Alright. You know what? For you, Elegant Wolf, I'll fist a piggy. I mean, that's a good amount of echoes. I could use those echoes. Who called LIS? Game of the year. Which one's LIS? Brain. Yeah, Andre Demon, Bloodborne Game of the Year every year. Pretty much. This is for Elegant Wolf. Oh no! I fucked it up, Elegant Wolf. I fucked it up. I can't leave it like that. I cannot. No. No, we must fish a pig. All right, we got one. We got one. Come on, piggy. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Ow. Ow. That's insult to injury right there. You come down here and join me. Come on, piggy. Goddamn camera. Come on, piggy. He wants to come down here and play. I know. It is a really big target, isn't it? Got it that time. Alright, that was for Elegant Wolf. 2 blood vials, cool. I'll take them. Ebonhair. A Greens, thank you for the host, my friend. Oh, Life is Strange. Oh, right, right. Yeah. I don't know. Yopo, why? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Have you ever seen a visceral on a pig from the front side? It's not pretty. It's not pretty. All right, let's go up the elevator. If you had any doubts this was Mensa's territory, well, look no further. Look at those cuffs around the ankles. But they're not affixed to anything. This one doesn't have cuffs. This is a child. Oh my god. This really reminds me of like a cult, you know. It's like they all drank the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Fucking eerie as shit. Them damn cages on their heads. And they've been here a long time. And if they're dead in this nightmare, in this overtone, in this dimension. So are their consciousness in another dimension? If a higher one? Did they attain ascension? Enlightenment? Something tells me they didn't. I don't know. Something tells me they didn't. Long weapon is effective. Well, we're kind of shit out of luck on that one. Strong foe waits ahead, but attack from behind is very effective. Yes, indeed. Focus on evasion. No mercy for birds. All right, we'll rate this one fine. Watch them dance. Watch them dance. I love it. Oh, and they've got a little white bow on your head. The messengers are so cute. You're so cute. Doom for Greatness. I have looked and no. I mean, it does get stained, but from blood. So Mensis actually used human to host this nightmare. Elegant Wolf, yeah, Mikolash is the host of the nightmare. Oh, I'm glad I didn't trigger the fight, but Mikolash is the host of the nightmare. So it's his brain, and when you touch his corpse, you're gaining that insight, and you're going to where you're entering his nightmare. Favorite boss, the Black Man. It's good to see you. But all right, you can see this arena, skeletons everywhere, which I think Murgo's Wetners has been defending Murgo for quite a long time. Well, and you can see Murgo's carriage. Is that what they're called? The carriage? There's nothing actually in it. Whether, I don't know, everything seems to kind of be intentional. If they wanted to animate or model a baby in that carriage, they would have, I think. Yeah, Clank for Prez. In the old Hunter set, they would wear those things on their right leg, on their thigh. Those are on their feet. It might have some kind of connection. That's definitely interesting. All right, let's do this. Before we do, hit that beast blood. Actually, all right. If it runs out, we'll let it be. But let's listen to the music. Jan Torin, welcome. How you doing? I think Murgo is formless as well, in the sense that we cannot see them. We do not possess the insight needed to be able to see them. Oh, miss. That was a bad miss. Jan Torin, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Ow. God damn it. Oh, stop that. You stop that. No, no. Fuck, I didn't stagger. Oh, now she staggers? Wait, did that count? Is the other one here? I think that counted. Oh, I think that counted. Can we get the biggie off? No! That's what I should have done. And that's what this weapon is for that fucking huge attack there. Jade and Star Eye. Shit. I appreciate it, man. But oh no! Fuck. Hello. Yeah, KK Morris. Wait, one sec. One sec. The sound was coming from that spot. The sound was coming from this spot. I never realized that. And it wasn't like in the center of the arena. It was right here, right in front of the carriage. And we got the 1/3 umbilical horde. Yeah, like Kickin' Morris was saying, not the hardest boss fight in the world. But interesting. Sir Top Hat the Third. It's good to see you, man. How are you doing? It's over here. We already used the others. 1/3 of umbilical cord. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. This cord granted Mensis audience with Murgo, but resulted in a stillbirth of their brains, used to gain insight and, so they say, eyes on the inside. Although no one remembers what that truly entails. Wow. Fumfar, yeah. +9 fist and a stake driver. Pretty much. Wow. So I never realized that the crying at the end of the fight was coming from this spot. So the beginning, the cutscene You see the wet nurse descend on top of the carriage, and it's almost like he or she or it picks it up. And like Jan Torin was saying, Murgo is kind of formless. And as we saw, the wet nurse was quote unquote formless as well. We could not see their actual body. We do not possess the awareness. We don't have that higher dimensional consciousness that they have. So the only part we could see of the wet nurse was what the wet nurse dressed itself up in. Foomfar, you love the fist in PvP. I haven't totally gotten the hang of it in PvP, man. The hitbox is just so small. You really have to be up in their face. It's tough, but I've been trying to get used to it. It is fun though. But Gwyn parries. Even still, Gwyn is not that easy to parry. In my opinion, I know people are gonna say otherwise, but Gwyn's not that easy to parry. Let's light the lamp. Oh, you know what? There was one thing I wanted to see before we left. Shouldn't be too fast here. Or too long. You know what, Foamfar, you're right. When it is transformed in the shorty phase, the R1 stun locks, and it's just R1's... Wait. But yeah, it does stagger. So notice we just beat the wet nurse. Notice she wasn't crying anymore. She wasn't crying anymore. And it's almost like she bowed to thank us. And then she disappears. You're like putting her consciousness to rest. She's standing out here crying because it has to be her baby, right? Her baby is up there. Something is keeping her out of it. The wet nurse is keeping her from seeing her baby. The wet nurse could be like the quote-unquote father. Yeah, and Gwyn is even harder if you don't try and parry him. Absolutely. Three Dog, yeah. The lullaby we heard. Well, wait, what is it called? The song title can lend some insight, and it turns out the name of the song is Lullaby for Murgo, and I think it just happens to be one of Gascoigne's favorite songs. But that is the Lullaby for Murgo. But anyways, let's go run over here for a second. Well, Foomfar, Foomfar said, isn't the baby an attempt to breed with a great one? Well, as we learned from the description of the umbilical cord, every great one loses its child and yearns for a surrogate. And so that surrogate being a human, like Queen Yarnum or Annalise, Ariana and whatnot. So I don't know if it was like they were trying to, do the nasty or anything. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. Could be anything. So the slugs, orphans becoming great ones, children. That, you know what, Lonnie, quite very possibly, as we will see in just a bit. I just really love that landscape. And that moon is blinding. It is blinding. So it's like, well, we know Lauren's beckoned the moon presence using a cord. And they're using a cord here. They beckon to Murgo. However, it seems like the moon presence is keeping an awfully close eye on the Nightmare of Mensis. All right, but let's get out of here. Let's go back to the dream, since we're getting close to ending, and let's see if anything is different. Yeah, King Allant is way easier than Oh, interesting. Interesting that this is still here. And that's actually the exact location where the sound of the crying baby emanated from, even when we killed the wet nurse. So is that implying, perhaps, that when we kill the wet nurse, obviously the wet nurse drops Murgo on the ground, and it's Murgo crying, and then ultimately maybe dies in the fight? I don't know. But basically, we just killed the baby. Anyways, Vandal Zero. How's it going? Crimson Horizon, good to see you as well. I need to play Demon Souls so we can lore talk False King versus Jelly King. Yeah, there's still... I've only played through Demon Souls 3 times, so there's still much for me to learn about the lore and everything about this game. But as we return, after we defeated the Nightmare of Mensis, we return to the Hunter's Dream to find the workshop on fire and the smoke here. Okay, dokie. Before we do anything else, let's use the umbilical cord we got from Murgo. That gives us 3 insight. Please do, Scorpio. Please do. Maybe we can get you on the Skype or Discord call that Urbon and I will be on. That would be pretty cool, man. If you're interested. So obviously this symbolizes what? The end of the dream, end of the purpose. We don't need the workshop anymore, right? Because we did what the moon presence wanted. We destroyed Murgo. So, oh my god, it just came to me. Okay, so you can become the moon presence if you defeat the moon presence. I kind of interpret that ending to mean you're becoming the new moon presence. Similarly, when you defeat Gehrman and don't fight the moon presence, that ending, you're becoming the next Gehrman, the next Watcher of the Hunt, or you know what I mean, the next Gehrman in the Hunter's Dream. So, with that knowledge in hand, the moon presence was once a hunter, right? Although the moon presence has been there before, long before anything. Long before Bergenworth, I'd imagine. So what would be the incentive the moon presence has to destroying Murgo, a infant great one? Maybe the moon presence is hunting the other great ones? But why? But why? Bit too specific, KK. Yeah. Perhaps. I like to think so, though. Becoming a great one, yes. Well, you know what? I do have the... I do have the achievement. The achievements that you get for each ending, not that, they offer a little bit of something. So, oops, not fuck. How do you work this PlayStation 4? God damn it, not like that. It's gotta like load and shit, right? There we go. This is kind of such a mess layout. Oh my god, what is happening? Make it stop. Okay, where do I find my trophies? Oh, maybe in the trophies section? You idiot. Maybe. I did platinum this game. So you have a good theory. Lay it on me, baby. Because it's such a bad boss. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. What are those pillars in the Hunter's Dream? Elegant Wolf? That is a great question. Before we talk about that. Okay, so Yarnum Sunrise. This is the one you get when you refuse, or when you submit your life, you live through the hunt and saw another day. You actually wake up in the middle of Yharnam, which kind of implies, wait, was it all a dream or was it? Because you wake up in the middle of Yharnam. I don't know. Captivated by the moon presence, you pledge to watch over the hunter's dream, which is the one where you don't fight moon presence, and childhood's beginnings. You become an infant great one, lifting humanity into its next childhood. So was the moon presence? The moon presence must have been doing what it was doing to keep humanity from ascending. So the moon presence was a dick, basically. Dreadpool, thank you for the follow. Yharnam through Marion Queen. Ooh. Blood Queen of the old labyrinth, it says. Let's look at that screenshot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways. Yes, Doomed. Isn't that cool, man? Cause is a great one. Clank for Prez. I think the Fishing Hamlet and Cause had kind of a symbiotic relationship where they were kind of using Cause to benefit them, but at the same time it benefited Cause as well. Like harvesting all those parasites and possibly even using them to eat, to feed the village. Because they went out fishing one day and probably discovered Cause, and you know, the rest is history. Maybe. Obviously, that is pure speculation, but I like to think that. Let's get back to the game, and let's see what the doll. Oh wait. Let's talk about these pillars in the Hunter's Dream. These pillars, obviously, you know, many people have drawn parallels to Ash Lake, and of course it looks a lot like Ash Lake, and Miyazaki is known for not necessarily reusing certain things from previous games, but I think he likes to he's not really like reusing those exact things. It's those concepts, it's the ideas, very similar ideas in design and mechanics that I can appreciate, and I think this is just kind of a nod or an homage to Ash Lake. I don't think it has really any significance, but they do very much look like stone, don't they? Like petrified trees, kind of like stone arch trees would kind of look, although they're a lot thinner, a lot smaller. But notice what this landscape, it kind of looks like hills, but there's something moving on them. There's definite motion on that landscape. What's up, Iron Blood? How you doing? Did I just finish the game? We have just Gehrman and Moon Presence to fight, so there's still a little bit left. Well, we still have much to talk about here. I don't know. These kind of look like just clouds. It kind of drifts off into clouds. Can we see it from a different angle? Maybe over here. Maybe we get a good look over here. Good eye, KK Morris. Yeah, I should probably spend these echoes, huh? Wasn't really a dick, more of a great one that said, I saw what you fucks did to Cause. Oh, maybe Scorpio. You know what? Yeah, it's revenge. Maybe this is the curse. Maybe the moon presence is the curse. Bottomless curse, a bottomless sea. Understanding of all that was and could be. They do look like arch trees, don't they? Yeah, Fergus. Yeah, repeating artistic themes. I like the way you put it. Maybe the Hunter's Dream is one of those pillars. Maybe those pillars represent each dimensional reality, each dream or nightmare. But that seam, that's pretty bad in the skybox. That's a pretty bad seam right there. There's also another good reason why we're taking a look at the sky, and the sky very much looks like the sky in the Nightmare Frontier and Hunter's Nightmare. Oh, Jaden Stareye, we already did the DLC. We're at the very end of this playthrough. There will be many more playthroughs, lore playthroughs of Bloodborne and Dark Souls and Demon Souls on this channel. I've decided that's kind of my format now because that's what I'm really passionate about. It's what I really care about, and actually, Three Dog kind of helped me understand. Like that's really one of my strengths. So I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Also, Dark Souls 3 very soon. I'll have the slowest playthrough on Twitch of the first blind playthrough. We're going to be taking our time with that work of art. Proofread Plague, it's good to see it. And Fluxing, Flux Integral. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. So what's up, doll waifu? What's going on with Hunter's Dream?
Good hunter, you have come. Dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end. Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
You're totally right, Three Dog. The moon does have some significance, very big significance. It's kind of actually very similar in a way to Dark Souls. Because Gwendolyn, the moon presence, quote unquote, is the one residing over Anor Londo, is the last lord left in Anor Londo, the city of fucking lords. And also, yeah, there's similar themes in here, how like Jura is known as the wolf.
Farewell, good hunter.
We'll get to that in a
May
bit.
you find your worth in the
Waking world. In the waking world. Even she's trying to tell us it's not a dream. But Jura. Let's go look at Jura. I think it's the Grey Wolf even. Which is Great Grey Wolf Sif. It's kind of a nod to Sif. Where the fuck is it? It's near the top, isn't it? Yeah, Grey Wolf Cap. This wolf cap was his trademark. There you go, the Grey Wolf, and also the Crow being symbolized in Eileen. I love that kind of shit. It's very cool. Very cool. And Last Angel. Oh, Last Angel. Wow, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. The boob lady, as you know her. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I was going back to do that. Garmin awaits me at the foot of the great tree.
Well, let me.
Let's not do that. Maybe damage endurance. That's not a whole lot of more damage. So yeah, let's go endurance, huh? Do that. What was my first Dark Souls lore playthrough? Absolutely, Iron Blood. I totally agree, and that's one of the reasons why I do it. But my first
Farewell, good hunter.
technically lore playthrough was the New Game Plus right after I'd beaten it for the first time because I played it blind. So the New Game Plus playthrough was like, okay, spoil me, tell me everything about this game because I love it so fucking much. That game, man, is just too good. But since I just decided to kind of that's what I'm gonna do, it was just the playthrough before this one, really. So there will be many more to come. But Clank for Prez, thank you, man. I totally agree. Take your time, enjoy it. I mean, there are plenty of people who do speed runs and challenge runs of these games, which is great. I enjoy those channels very much. But there aren't enough people who just slow play it. Of course there are. Like Three Dog right there. If you like slow playthroughs, follow up Three Dog. And here we have Gehrman awaiting at the foot of the great tree. I love this framing. Oh my god. Look at this framing. The burning workshop on one side. The moon. Ever close, ever watching on the other. Gehrman and the great tree in the middle. To symbolize our measly little lives. KK Morris, I agree. Most beautiful boss area in all the Souls games, which it does. These flowers are very reminiscent of the fight in Metal Gear 3, of course. The fight against the boss. And before we get to this, get to Gehrman up there. And Drizzle 10, that's right. Elegant Wolf. Wait. Yes, it's the cycle of the moon. And that's what leads me to kind of believe that the hunt happens about every month, right? This kind of happens once the moon is full. It's like the moon presence awakening, and it's affecting the entire world with the curse. Lynn Stimpy, thank you for the follow. Dog is Lore King. If you watch him play the Souls games or the Metal Gear games, it'll just blow your mind. It'll blow your mind. And here we have these crucifixes. We see lots of beasts, especially in Central Yharnam and Old Yharnam. Beasts strung up on these, and these obviously have these ivy, this growth on them. It's almost like it's Gehrman's kind of not resting place. I mean, but it's his like memory of the old times when he was a hunter, and when they employed these crucifixes. It's like he's still hanging on to it. Although they're of no use anymore. And we have countless headstones circling this entire arena. Cantor, thank you for the host, man. The red blood is on the left side in the waking world. That is badass. Ever gonna do a Lords of the Fallen playthrough? Proofread play, good question. I started it a while ago. I have it right here. I'm looking right at it. I couldn't get through it. I did pick apparently like the hardest class, but what really turned me off to it was half of my hits wouldn't register on bosses with big shields, even though you're like hitting them clear from behind. I don't know. I'll probably give it another chance when I'm sick of Dark Souls 3, maybe. Absolutely Iron Blood. Oh, Mr. Wolfization. Yeah, his Silent Hill streams. I need to get some Silent Hill. I need to get those games. I need to play those games. I've never played them. I have watched a playthrough of Silent Hill 2. But I really want to play those games. I was too scared when it first came out. I was in like elementary school. Was I? I want to say. I don't remember though. So Mikolash is the host of Mensis, and Gehrman is the host of the Moon Presence, host of the Hunter's Dream, and also the Hunter's Nightmare. That's my opinion. People can interpret it differently, but I think so. Enthalpy Flow, how's it going? All right, well, here's Gehrman. Some interesting things to note about Gehrman before we proceed. Notice he has a peg leg. So we read in the old hunter garb that there was the superstition back in the old days that the beast blood, the scourge, crept up your right leg, and if you like cut off your leg, you'd be able to be saved from turning into a beast, kind of like zombies if a zombie bit your leg. But the right leg specifically, and his right leg, is missing. Could be unrelated. But notice he's wearing his garb that you can buy right now. His garb changes a bit during the fight, or not during the fight, but before the fight. And his cane. Can we get a closer look at this cane? It looks like two eagle heads, doesn't it? Or maybe crow heads? Oh, maybe. I agree. Bloodborne is totally a horror game. Yeah, Mr. Wolfization. That's what I've heard. I would love to play the Silent Hill games. There's a lot to them. Oh my god, that's creepy as fuck. Gehrman, please. Holy shit. Yeah, the theme is horror, but it's not like Outlast jump scary. I mean, it does have a few jump scares attempts, but Han Solo dies. A little late on that spoiler. Little late. A little late there. That's okay. So where are you keeping your weapons, Gehrman? Where are you keeping them? This is a really quite elaborate wheelchair. I wonder who this headstone is. It's got to be important, right? He's sitting right in front of it. And there's a lantern right next to it as well. If only you could read that text. Proofread play. Yeah, I started playing Outlast and then dropped it for like months because I was too scared. It's a scary game. It's a scary game. Super Day, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Of course, the handles for doll waifu to push you around. Oh, come on. Let me get a good look at the back of that. It looks beautiful. All right, fuck it. Let's just do this. Huh? Let's do it.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Oh my god, the mic was muted the whole time. I am so sorry. Jesus Christ. And I was going off on so much. All right. Anyways, I was talking about. Let's just edit that out. Edited. Yes, but anyways, this grave I don't think is Maria's. Look, there's one behind it too. But I think the grave that is the Hunter's Nightmare tombstone, the headstone where you go to the Hunter's Nightmare, and also the grave where the old Hunter's bone rests in the actual workshop. I think that's Maria's grave. It would make sense because it's right outside the workshop, right outside the door. He could just go and visit it at any time. And also the description of the old Hunter's bone, in the English version, it says it belongs to a he. However, the Japanese language has some language that isn't gender specific. So that is actually the case here. That bone could very well be Maria's bone resting on her grave. This, I don't know. It could not be significant at all whatsoever, but what can you do? All right, so hopefully y'all didn't leave because of that very moment of high professionalism. But we are not going to submit our lives. We're going to refuse. Let's do it.
Dear, oh dear. What was it? The hunt? The blood? Or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Oh, shit.
Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
That's right, Three Dog. It's not your grave. Your grave is over there. The doll prays at it. Once you submit your life in the next new game, it's awesome. So these graves, I think these graves are the graves of other hunters that have that.
You
Wow.
must accept your death. Be freed from the night.
Be freed from the night. A-Green's predicted that right. I wasn't even paying attention. But we got the lore. That was for the lore. That was totally planned. But yeah, you notice he has different gauntlets. He now has the charred hunter garb cape, and he's now wearing a top hat. Interesting. Very good at predictions. Indeed. Alright, but I was saying these graves are the graves of all the hunters that he has put to rest, I think. Ow! Gammon is a fantastic fight. I really love this fight. A lot of similarities to Maria's fight. Seems like a lot of the same kind of techniques. And they both have 3 phases. Ow! That move reminds me a lot of the Maria fight. Of one of her little charge attacks. Now, I haven't been talking because the music is so good. Just sit back, relax, take it all in. all that damage. No! Oh, I'm alive. I'm still alive. He got the parry off, though. Good work, Gammon. Good work. Oh, wow. I underestimated the range on that. I love that attack. This is where it goes full Super Saiyan. Oh my god. I have never seen that attack. No! No! Fucking finish it! The old hunter bad. There's a good reason I did that. Okay, there's a lot that happened in that cutscene. Holy shit. Before we get into it, I want to say, hey, Sayoshi, thank you for the host. Really appreciate it. How are you doing today? Okay, Pylosaur. What's going on, man? Yeah, I never saw that attack in my life, Andre Demon. That was nuts. I'm glad I got to see it. Wow. Okay. Let's get back to it. Illegal quit out my ass. This is for a good reason. All right. But that was the moon presence. The moon presence came down and picked us up. Also, notice how the moon presence has very human characteristics. That rib cage, though. So you submit your life ending. You don't get to see any part of that. The ending where you don't fight the moon presence, the same thing happens. The moon presence descends, picks you up, and places its face on your stomach. As we just saw, something happened. Something happened, and it caused him to recoil and aggro you and want to fight you. In the ending where you kill Gehrman, he picks you up, places his face against your stomach, and the next thing you know, you're in a wheelchair. The doll is pushing you around, and you have taken over for Gehrman. Sayoshi, I'm glad to hear that. I am very well, thank you. So, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. So, what do you think happens? Obviously, it's the 3 cords. You have a full umbilical cord from a great one, and you consume them in a manner. I have no idea which, but somehow it's that repels it. It's like he tries to take control of you like he did Gehrman, but he can't, because now you have all this insight. Now you have the precursor to a great one inside of you, and he can no longer control you. So now he has no other choice but to fight you himself and try to kill you. Did I hear what Gehrman said when he dies? Yes, the night and the dream were long, right? Or fuck. But anyways, let's purchase some items. And now we have Gehrman's clothes available to us. How many echoes do we need? A lot, right? A lot. 17,000, 24, 31? No. Yes. Yes, no. Yeah. I don't know. 31 thou. We can do that. We can do that. Before we do that, let's check out the old hunter badge that we got from killing old Gehrman. This hunter's badge, crafted in Gehrman's time, has no practical purpose, except perhaps to assist in romanticizing about the past. The badge was a special privilege for the hunters of the past, and should not be dishonored. It should be left in peace, unless one is truly prepared to assume the will of those gone before. Oh, I love the design of it. Alright, time to pop some echoes. Yeah, let's do it all. 5. Let's use all 5. That'll probably be enough, actually. Yep. Sweet. 31, yeah, that's what I thought. The chords do it automatically. Maybe you don't even know it. Oh, like Ascent to Great One. Yeah. Possibly. Possibly, or maybe that contact with the moon presence kind of triggered it, and it doesn't take full effect until we kill the moon presence, so the moon presence is maybe suppressing it. Well, of course. Of course he's suppressing, and that's his entire job. And the fight, he does have healing suppression attacks. Alright, so let's fight the moon presence as Gehrman. One thing to note, Three Dog actually pointed this out to me. I really fucking, it's super cool. It's super cool. But check it out. Look at where they put Gehrman and Maria's hunter garb next to each other in the list. It's very cool. That's no coincidence there. All right, maybe with Maria's gloves. Actually, you know what? I like to go either Gascoigne's gloves or the bloodied armbands. Yeah, the bloodied armbands is the winner. But let's take a look. Get his weapon too. Fuck yes. I absolutely will. But let's take a look at the lore on his hunter garb. Oops. Get that shit. Hunter attire of Gehrman, the first hunter. Created before the workshop existed by making adjustments to everyday clothing, and later became the basis of all hunter's garb. The hunter's emphasis on engaging beasts with speed, and therefore selecting lightweight attire, no doubt traces back to Gehrman's own combat style. And I love how this is kind of, it's basically telling you what game you're in. You're in Bloodborne, right? Selecting lightweight attire for engaging beasts with speed. I love it. That's what Bloodborne's all about. And he was the first one, to do it. I love it. I love it. Cycles everywhere. Cycle of the moon. Whole game in one night. Cycle of life, the mother, the baby, the cycle of sleep, times we sleep, then nightmares, other dreams, right? Finally, cycle of history. Always need a Gehrman apprentice hunter. Absolutely. Absolutely. This game is all about them cycles. So the rest of his attire is, oh, wait. That's Gascoigne's trousers. Oops. There we go. All the same here. Now let's get his burial blade. I don't really have good stats for it, so I won't be using it, but I will show you the moveset and read the lore because it's fucking awesome. Purchase. That's what I want. The burial blade. I need 60,000. Hopefully, yeah, I've got it. I got it. That should do it. The apprentices are Siths? I don't know. I don't know, maybe. Where you at? Where you at? There. Boom! The burial blade. Check this shit out. This is super cool. And it looks a lot like the hunter badge. The old hunter badge. What's up, Aegis F. Little? It's good to see you. Welcome back. And Canaris, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Looks a lot like that badge, doesn't it? Look at all the engravings, all these like symbols. Could these be like runes? Could this be the language of the Great Ones, or the Moon Presence even? The Moon Presence inscribed all these runes in his head, and he put them on his blade. But let's transform this bish. Well, before we do that, let's check out the moveset. R1s. R2. Charge R2. We have an R2 follow-up. Worldwide hate. Thanks for the follow. No. Follow-up R2, same shit. Okay, that's pretty common. Now let's do the transform attack. Oh, that's so sweet. Oops, sorry, waifu. Sorry. My bad. Alright, the R1s. R2. Regular R2. That's pretty fucking wicked. And the transform back. Oh, that's slick. That is so slick. Alright, what about the running? Oh, that sound. And that sound, you can hear that sound when you use the Blades of Mercy, too. The reason being is because the blade is made of Siderite.
Trick weapon wielded by Gehrman, the first hunter. A masterpiece that defined the entire array of weapons crafted at the workshop. Its blade is forged with Siderite, said to have fallen from the heavens. Gehrman surely saw the hunt as a dirge of farewell, wishing only that his prey might rest in peace, never again to awaken to another harrowing nightmare.
I think that's another hint as to say the DLC or the Hunter's Nightmare is in fact Gehrman's nightmare. I think that's just another hint. But as we learn here, Gehrman is very sympathetic to his prey, right? Just wants them to rest in peace. But a very cool weapon. Siderite. Siderite also makes up the Blades of Mercy, which I don't think I bought. But we'll go ahead and check that out a little bit. We're slave to something much greater than them. Oh yeah. That's definitely a common motif. There. Where is the Blades of Mercy? I passed it. There they are. It's right below it, I think, for the reason.
A special trick weapon passed down among hunters of hunters. One of the oldest weapons of the workshop. Splits into two when activated. The weapon's warped blades are forged with Siderite, a rare mineral of the heavens, most effective in swift attacks, such as after a quick stepping.
That it is. So, Siderite, what the fuck is it? That awesome Siderite sound, I know. It's badass. My Dark Souls 3 runs all on stream once it releases. Cro-Mag Man. Yes, as soon as it's released, I'm going to start playing. But don't worry, I'll be playing it very slowly, reading every description, searching every nook and cranny for every last little secret. So I'll be way behind you, and you're all playthroughs. So I'd really appreciate if you could check out what I'm doing here. Does the HP of the doll scale with your level? Lonnie, I don't think it does. I think the doll has you know what? Maybe. Could be. I still have some of her pale blood on my pant leg. But anyways. Moon presence time. Let's see. Did we miss anything? Should we cover anything before we go fight the moon presence? I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, Nopple Floppoid. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Ciderite. Literal translation is Ironite. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Have I noticed that some of the Gehrman's animations are the same as Maria? They do have very similar moves, but that makes sense, right? Because Maria learned probably everything she knows from Gehrman, or most. J-Bomb, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, Kemian is taking a break from designing because life is getting quite hectic with our full-time jobs and everything else. Trying to keep a roof over our heads, but yeah, so she's taking a break from it for now. But she's entertained the idea of getting back into it soon. Thanks for asking. Good to see you. Cetera is a mineral composed of iron. Oh wait, it's actual thing? It's an actual mineral of iron carbonate. FeCO3 carbon trioxide. Iron carbon trioxide. I don't know. Because it sensed that you're ascending. I totally agree, Scorpio. Totally agree. Because it is dumb and bet. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get that bold paper on. I really do enjoy this fight as easy as it is. Kind of take a few hits, dodge around it, take a few hits. Uh-oh. When he does that, that reduces your HP to 1 every time. You want to go up in his face and get that regain. And get all that damage. Uh-oh. Weapon at risk? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, and I can't heal. Numbing Mist. He's trying to suppress our ascension. Shit, I'm dead. Damn. Cool fight. Yes. I think you're right, A-Greens. Totally agree. Yeah, the tails are biting us. Alright, let's fucking fix this shit. That threw me off my game. We need some echoes first, don't we? This is why I hold on to all these, because you'll need to like repair your shit or upgrade your shit after you just died or something, and that's not gonna be enough, is it? Fucking A. I know, this will be. I didn't say this fight is cool for how easy. Okay, maybe I did say exactly that. You know what? It doesn't matter. As easy as it is, it can still kill you, and that's the beauty of these games. And I'm sticking. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. What? Of course. Really? Uh-huh. There we go. Whoa. Uh-oh. Look how he covers his face. It's almost like he's trying to, like, hide his humanity. Because his face, obviously, it looks Very much like a skull, but like distorted. It's like a Picasso skull. Damn. Wait, did I even repair my shit? Because I'm like, why am I not doing more damage? I didn't repair. I didn't fucking repair. I'm an idiot. Alright. Oh, he's getting a little aggressive now. Look at how it's like raining blood. Oh, that's the numbing mist. Oh, God. That was stupid. Oh, no stamina. Shit. Another numbing mist? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off with their shit. All right, now, this time, we're going to pop some echoes. All right, yeah, hear me out. We're gonna pop a few echoes, and we're going to repair. Oh, I'm 160 off. Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. Oh, wait. Let's fucking repair it. I just want to fight. I just want to get out there and fight. That's all I want to do. Don't worry about it. It's true, though. Whenever you say a boss is easy, oh, I'm about to fight this boss. Yeah, it's fucking easy. It's just gonna smack you across the face. Alright, now that we've, like, repaired some shit, let's fucking do it. Pokey, stabby, pokey. Woohoo, that hitbox up. That's much better damage. Let's get him trapped in the corner. More likely what's gonna happen is he's gonna trap me in the corner. Like now. Oh, I should have done that. Yeah, that's fine. You can get a visceral on him if you attack his head enough times. Or her head. Oh my god. See, I told you. Trapped in the corner. There we go. Oh, there it was.
Are you cold? Oh, good hunter.
Director Hidetaka Miyazaki.
thank you for your incredible work, your incredible vision for these video games. They have ascended gamehood, and they have become the great games. But seriously, probably my favorite game designer in the world. So that was Bloodborne, babies. That was the Bloodborne. And thank you so much for being here. Yes, Sayoshi, good hunter. That was my character. My character ascended into its humanity to become an infant. Great one. Yes, slime is greater than humans. But you have the potential to be greater. And as good as this music is, I'm going to turn it down just a bit. Okay, explain the ending, right? Okay, so this is kind of like this quote-unquote secret ending. It's not really secret, but you have to do a few things in order to get it. To be able to fight the moon presence even, you have to find 3/3 of an umbilical cord. But there are actually 4 in the game. You get one from the original, Gehrman's original workshop. You get another when Erden perhaps impregnates Annalise. Not Annalise, excuse me, Ariana. Another that is from perhaps Erden, or another great one impregnating the imposter Yosefka. And also you get one from Murgo when you defeat the Wet Nurse. And you can get all 4 in one playthrough. Tech Noir, oh my god, it's good to see you. How are you doing? But you only need 3. You use them in the menu. Each one gives you 3 insight. And then after you beat Gehrman, then that comes down. Ah, interesting. Normanod, Mensis. From Proto-Indo-European. Probably from Proto-Indo... Oh, okay. Referring to the moon's phases as the measure of time. Cognate with ancient Greek. So the school of Mensis... They're studying the moon presence that Lawrence beckoned, right? Which is why the moon is so prominent in the nightmare of Mensis. Beautiful, Normanod. You think it's because we ate the cords that and all the insight gained from Murgo and moon presence make us ascend to become great ones? I personally find them delicious. Well, I hear that is an actual tradition in some cultures to do that with cords or placentae or something of that nature. You know, not hating, but it's a little weird. But anyways, but yes, when you consume them, are you eating them? When the moon presence touches its face upon you, it's your stomach. So it's perhaps the cords residing in her stomach that repels it. I don't know. Sausage. Yes. So we can do a few things. We can do some PvP if you want. Or we can try and do some Dark Souls 2. Try and fit in a playthrough of Dark Souls 2 before Dark Souls 3. Or we can go to Dark Souls 1. Can do any of these things. I will be streaming tomorrow. One of these things, or maybe we can play another Miyazaki game. Maybe play some Armored Core. I don't know. Legend of Dragoon. See, the thing is, I don't like casting where all the dialogue is reading, because then it's like, well, I feel obligated to like act. Dark Souls 2 would be fun. You know, it's been a while since I've even played Dark Souls 2, let alone on cast. But a lore, yeah, sausage. I know. I know. The thing is, I appreciate Dark Souls 2 for what it is. I do. Demon Souls is on the menu as well. But I want the next Demon Souls playthrough I wanted to do would be with your bond. Because your bond is amazing. And it's been a while since I did like kind of like a multi-stream. It's just hidden as fuck. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't... it's just Dark Souls 2 seems very like... Oh, it seems... The lore is kind of too easy. It's too easy. It's kind of like, oh, this is what you wanted, so we're going to give it to you type of thing. And for what it is, you know. I mean, it's still cool, but... expecting more, I guess, was everybody's problem. However, you know, it was a playthrough. I watched the Super Best Friends play through it, Dark Souls 2, you know, Wooly playing Dark Souls 2. That's what got me into it. The Soul series. I'm like, wow, this looks really cool. I'm gonna go play Dark Souls 1 because I've never seen anything about it, and that shit blew my mind.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
And that's why I'm going into Dark Souls 3 thinking I won't like Dark Souls 3 as much as I do Bloodborne, because I just love the atmosphere, the environment. Here we go. We got the beast blood transfusion, and here in our dream, we have a beast trying to consume us, trying to get us to turn to beasthood. But he is set ablaze. I think because you've got moon presence blood or something, right? That moon scent, I think, is in your blood. I think that's what fends off the beasthood. You have Great One blood in you, pale blood in you already. The Emerald Herald sounds younger in Dragon Area. I never noticed. Also, wait, someone said something that I had never noticed. I think it was KK Morris. Which, am I even saying your name right? Because
You found yourself a hunter.
yes, it was KK Morris. Am I the only one who doesn't get the comma at the end? Oh, good hunter. At the end of, you know, we just transformed into a great one. She's saying, oh, you must be cold. Oh, good hunter. I never noticed the comma at the end. And I don't know. Yes, it does circle back to the start, Technor. Now we are in New Game Plus, where enemies have more life and do more damage. Yeah, New Game Plus, baby. Man, Gehrman's garb is some good fashion. That is some good fashion there. Look at all the detail. Totally fucking... It's gorgeous. Cool. In 3 hours. Like an hour per boss. That's some good lore. That's good lore right there. But I don't know. Dark Souls 3 will be much better than Dark Souls 2, hopefully. And slightly worse than Demon Souls and Bloodborne. You think? Dark Souls will almost certainly remain your favorite. Yeah, the original Dark Souls is just too good. That's why I say, like, depending on what day you ask me, depending on how I'm feeling, I like Dark Souls 1 or Bloodborne the best. But let's oh, you know what? I never noticed the interior on the coat. Look at it. It's fancy as fuck. underneath the groinal region there. Fancy. Oh, KK Morris, please stop there. Please stop there. That is even more than I wanted to know. But yeah. Jefferson, it's good to see you. You wish Bloodborne had more weapons. See, yes and no. That's a common complaint for the series or for Bloodborne. But I think each weapon is pretty much two weapons, except for Stake Driver's pretty kind of the same, except one way you have stabbies, one way you have slashies. But it's another whole move set on the fly, and which makes each weapon far more interesting to me than any other weapon in any of the Dark Souls games. It's just that mechanic makes it so much fun. But, oh my God, Pinky! I know. I cannot wait. Sir Bickle, man, it's good to see you, dude. I hope you've been well. But it's going good. Thanks for asking. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with this cast. I think I might need some time to think about what I'm going to do between Dark Souls, or between now and Dark Souls 3. You know what? Yeah. I don't, honestly, I have no idea. So, I'll be back tomorrow, though. Let's host up somebody sexy. Somebody sexy. Thank you, though, to everybody so much for being here, for joining me on these lore playthroughs. This is what I love. This is what I want to do here on Twitch. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Because I'm all about it. These games are just too good, right? Right?